Jonathon Majors situation. I'm going to pull up the article. Wait, hold on. I'm going to copy it link and I'm going to drop it so I can just get that out the way for now. But I'm going to pull up this link. So we have been seeing, let me set it up. We've been seeing the last couple of days or last couple of weeks, Jonathon Majors going to court with the ex who he is being charged of assaulting, right? They're saying a lot of things in the courtroom. His lawyer is saying a lot of things. We don't know if those things are true. That's just what his lawyers are saying, right? So they're trying to create a narrative. Cool, understandable. We get it. Just like Tory Lanez, just like anybody in any sort of criminal situation, especially when it's in a public eye like that, they're going to want to change perspective, the narrative, etc., etc., etc. I even heard, I believe it was yesterday, that Jonathon Majors, and his law team are countersuing the girl. From what I gather, because the situation happened here in New York, okay? Here in New York City, I don't know about other places, but probably other places as well. Here in New York City, you don't have to, like, if you get attacked by your man, beat the shit out of you. Just saying. You can say, I don't want to file charges. I don't want to file charges. The district attorney will file the charges for you, okay? Because they comprehend that abused people be abused, and a part of abuse is you not holding these people accountable for abusing you, right? So you really don't have to, what's the word? You really don't have to file charges against them because the state will. It would be easy if you was to be of assistance, but boo, with the photos, the video, whatever, the state will pick up the charges. That's just how New York City and probably most places are. So now I woke up minding my whole business. I swear to y'all, I wasn't even going to talk about Jonathon Majors, Cardi and Tasha, and the Jeremy Browns, because I've decided we're going to use his name and leave Carlisha alone. Okay, we ain't going to keep talking about her name, dragging her name. We're going to use his name, Jeremy Brown over there in Chicago. Okay, that was enough for us to talk about. But, and however, we're here. And it's a big article on Rolling Stones. In Rolling Stones, so you can tell how old I am, child, talking about in Rolling Stones, because it would maybe a magazine and not a website. On a website, it would be on, but in a magazine, it would be in. Maybe English lessons, I'm sorry. Anyway, so y'all know Jonathon Majors went to Yale. I tell you, Yale has an amazing acting class. That's why I kept saying, why didn't Reginae go to Yale? Angela Bassett went to Yale. A lot of people went to Yale. And don't think that you, just because affirmative action stopped, that you ain't going to Yale, sis. You still could go to Yale. Don't sleep. These people are just knocking down laws left and right like it's a frickin'. They knocked down 2 more today. But we ain't talking about that right now. We'll talk about that a little later. They knocked down. The Supreme Court is on some Supreme Bolton, but Anyway, so Jonathon Majors, extreme abuse. Now, mind you, this article is from Rolling Stones, number 1, and it was yesterday. It was posted last night at 10:07 p.m. Okay. After all of the I'm suing her, all of the evidence that they had dropped, that they've been telling people. Again, people keep telling you things and trying to force you to believe it, but they've been telling people makes him innocent in this situation. Okay, him running around with Megan Good and all of that foolishness, right? Cool. I'm so disappointed in Megan Good, but Megan Good is a bird at the end of the day, and she'll learn one of these days. I ain't got no animosity towards the girl. I feel she'll learn one of these days. Hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, Hold on, give me one second. One second. Hold on. Okay. All right. So let's read this article. So Jonathan Majors' extreme abuse allegedly goes back nearly a decade. Listen, people are these men's, these black men too, but men all over the place are being called to deal with who they have apparently always been. People are stop ignoring it, acting like, oh, that's other people. That ain't no. People are paying attention. Women are tired. It is a wrap. People are blowing up spots. Okay. Y'all done got to see the article. Y'all can just look at me. Anywho, let me read. Jonathan Majors was abusive with his partners, aggressive on sets. This is the subtitle. And a source of toxicity at Yale. Okay, 24 sources tell Rolling Stones. Majors vehemently denies all accusations. So they got over 25 people saying that he was a problem at Yale. You see, shit follows you. I tell this all the time. Things follow you. Okay? Things follow you. You think, oh, I'm gonna be an asshole, and oh, just like them tweets that people do when them shits pop up, oh, you hate black women, or you so things follow you. You're abusive in college. You thinking, oh, it's not gonna matter. In high school, people not gonna know. Like, bro, people gonna find out because abusive people don't stop being abusive men don't stop beating people's butts because he decided to today. Anyway, I don't know. This is just my opinion, though. I'm going to read some of this article and we're going to go from there. I'm not going to read all of it because it's a long article. Okay. Jonathan Majors. Shit. The first line said, Jonathan Majors was, capital letters, Jonathan Majors. I make this shit up. Hold up. I ain't make that shit up. Look at it right there. You see that was? You see that was? You see how shady that was is? Child, they shaded him, child. They shaded him. They was like, he was. Okay, all right. A Hollywood star. And on the cusp of going supernova. And he was on the cusp of going supernova, but damn, that was crazy. The last black man in San Francisco first brought him critical acclaim. Lovecraft Country, The Harder They Fall, and Creed 3 propelled his popularity, and most recently, early buzz of his upcoming film Magazine Dreams and his recurring Kang the Conqueror character in the Marvel series, whatever. But lately, most headlines about Majors have been involved in a messy DV case. In March, Majors was for allegedly, we know what he did, to a girlfriend, allegedly to the girlfriend, okay? And this week, the New York Post and Times both reported that the New York Police Department has alerted officers that there is probable cause to clink Majors' accusers as well. So now they're saying the Times and the Post, don't believe them, they trash, okay? So, that they're just probably just reading shit, I forgot the word. A statement from the lawyers. The criminal case against Majors remained open, and the allegations threaten to upend his career. The first public stain on an otherwise unblemished reputation. In dozens of new interviews with Rolling Stones, however, they should have capitalized that, however, since they want to capitalize was, but whatever. Those who have known Majors over the past decade claims he has a history of abusive behavior. Listen, women are calling spades all over the place. I love y'all. all over the place, at every level, just over it. During this 3-month investigation, that's what they said. That's what they said. Rolling Stones, I said 25. Rolling Stones spoke with more than 40 people. 40. Okay. Spoke with more than 40 people who have known Majors during his time in grad school, his Hollywood career, and his romantic relationships. They are about to tear him a new one. Many describe Majors as being a complicated, predictable, and sometimes violent individual who can switch from charming to cold in a flash. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Whoop. All the sources of the article requested anonymity, citing fear of career repercussions and personal retribution from Majors. Some claim they were prohibited from speaking. My only response can be that I am silenced by an NDA he had me sign, said one person who worked with Majors. Oh, shit. See? Ooh. Their story suggests a pattern of alleged physical, mental, and emotional that dates back a decade to Major's time at Yale. Okay, this drama school at Yale, where I think Regina should have went, but that's a story for another day. Where he was involved in a physical altercation and continued on a set of his movies. And that continued on the set of his movies and TV shows, where production members raised concern over his treatment of crew. Oh, so he was out there being hard, disrespectful. I bet you let me not even say it. We're going to see. Let me not say it. Jonathon Majors, this was quotations, vehemently denies Rolling Stone's allegations that he physically, verbally, or emotionally abused anyone, let alone any of his past romantic partners. Majors' attorney, Dustin, whatever, wrote in a statement. These allegations are based entirely on hearsay because neither of the romantic partners referenced were willing to engage with Rolling Stones for the article, demonstrating their outright falsity. The lawyer added that Majors also denied any allegations of abuse, violence, and intimidation during his time at Yale. So let me say this. They just listen to what I just read. Okay, listen to what I read. The lawyers put out a statement. Okay, the lawyer put out a statement. The lawyer know the girl didn't do the interview because the girl probably still in her own abusive mind being abused. She a Christian ass bitch. You know, she going along with the shit. She want her to do to get away, hoping, you know, they'll get back to, I don't know. Okay, because she know he, anyway, let me shut up. He know he don't like no black girls for real. So she know that's just a fucking act. So she's hoping that she could get this shit together, right? I had to say it. Okay, so she hoping she could get this shit together. So she lying. So mind you, they knew this article was about to come out. They wrote a statement. The lawyer wrote a statement that was included in the article, along with Jonathon Majors' statement that he ain't never did this and he ain't never did that. And the lawyer saying he know it's not her or him, it's not his client or the girl who he's being accused of attacking, because why? Because they have her under the dime, right? And now they want to press charges against her. When is her white lady gonna come out? I bet you her white lady gonna come out the minute they charge her, child. The white lady gonna come all the way out of her. Anyway, most seriously, more than a dozen sources collectively claim to Rolling Stone that Majors allegedly abused 2 romantic partners, one physically and both of them emotionally. It was known that he was a good actor and that he also would terrorize the people that he had dated. Majors allegedly one woman he was dating and was mentally and emotionally abusive with her. 9 of these sources claim. The second woman allegedly told friends that her relationship with Majors was emotional torture. Those who are friends with the women or were present during their relationship with Majors independently corroborative details of the alleged abuse. Throughout conversations with Rolling Stone, they described feeling alarmed by what they witnessed at the time and what they were told by the women. Rolling Stones is withholding the names of the women. Okay. My experience in dealing with him and watching him in relationships with several women is really upsetting, says one person familiar with at least two of Major's relationships. As an outside observer, it made me uncomfortable. Okay, these are the women who are everywhere around him. Again, but he don't see them, and these are the men, these are the women. He just be like, yeah, she made me do it, and they be like, oh, okay, yeah, and now they telling, okay, because they ain't want to get choked out. Now they telling. Majors was aggressive at work as well, according to sources. Most recently, on the set of the upcoming film magazine Dreams, two production members claimed the 33-year-old actor pushed one person while on set and physically intimidated another while screaming at them. Oh wow! So he's one of them run up in your face, bulky ass motherfucker, like the Jeremy Brown ass. He just made it to Hollywood. That's what they saying. I ain't say that. That's what they saying. Anywho, the sources say executive producers warned them to give Majors his space. The production sources with knowledge of the situation claimed the Rolling Stones that producers were only aware of one complaint that was made towards the end of the filming, and despite the person was physically intimidated. The allegations that Mr. Majors got physical with, this is the lawyer again, okay? Got physical with or physically intimidated anyone on any movie set is downright false, the lawyer wrote. Okay, everyone who has worked with Majors knows that he employs an immersive method acting style, and while that can be misconstrued as rudeness as time, so they're not okay. Wait, let's finish it. He employs an immersive method acting style. And while that can be misconstrued as rudeness at times, those who know Mr. Majors and work in the industry have attested to his dedication to his craft as well as his kindness. They're not saying that it's not true. They're saying he was just in character. The lawyer said he's a good person. He was just in character though. Those times he intimidated and he was pushing people and threatening people and acting crazy on set, even when he not on camera, he was just in character though. That's what they said. Okay. These come against the recent cages. No one is surprised this is coming out. One source says it always felt like it was a matter of time because his behavior never changed. He's kind of a bad dude, and now it's just catching up with him. Wow. They was like, he's a bad dude and it catches up with him. If people think that about you, then that's what it is. Throughout conversations with more than a dozen sources, Rolling Stones has learned of two women and Majors allegedly either physically or emotionally. The two women declined to comment in the article, with one woman through a spokesperson citing fear of retribution. Jesus. So the women didn't talk because they were scared, probably signed NDAs and stuff. And one person just said, listen, I don't want to talk because I don't want to destroy my career. She said one woman who dated Majors was strangled and physically and emotionally abused. 9 sources familiar with their relationship claim. At first, the sources said Majors was romantic with the woman before becoming more manipulative and volatile. Of course, that's how they do. They get you with the nice and the smooth and the, ooh, and the, ooh, baby, I'm so love you. And then they go crazy. And then you trying to get them back to that first person that you met. That first person that they met that was all lovey-dovey or whatever, that was the fake person. Because, I need y'all to understand this. When y'all meet these guys like a Jonathon Majors or men who allegedly act like this, of course, they dove bombing the shit out of you. they're so great, they're so amazing, they're so thoughtful, and then they switch up. The reality is they just became who they were. That fake, that thing at the beginning that you keep trying to make him calm down and become again, and oh, I want him to be nice. We used to be so great. He used to be so good. That was him playing a role. That was not him. You're never gonna get back to that. The only way you're gonna get that, see glimpses of that, is when he's being glimpsy of fake for a moment, when he thinks he need to pull that out just for a second to keep you on the fucking hook. That's it. That's it. All right. I just needed to say that. Another woman emotionally got her. 9 people attest to that. Emotional torture. That was her words. Okay. The woman who he never actually physically, but emotionally said it was never physical with her, but there were moments of near violence where he would get filled with rage. These are the men who want to knock you. You got like, so the only reason she ain't get her head knocked through the wall basically is because she just cowered in a corner somewhere. Okay? He needs to hit something, or I didn't even have to fucking read it to know. I was gonna, y'all heard me about to say these are the kind of motherfuckers that like to hit walls and shit, put holes in walls and shit. Okay, it says right here in quotation, he needed to hit something or punch a wall or something of that nature, bruh. Oh my gosh, he's controlling. Someone else said he wants them to be submissive. So he get these girls. That's the only reason she ain't get it, because she probably cowered in a fucking corner. He's one of them types that want to beat you into, allegedly, into doing with the, listen. Demanding that he's in charge of everything from what they ate to who his partners could interact with. Multiple sources conveyed he exploited his power in the relationship to prevent her from leaving him. A third source attends there was intense jealousy in their relationship. She said on a few occasions that he wanted her to believe that he was the oxygen in the room and that she could not live without him, the first source add. And if she considered leaving, that would be the most foolish thing she had ever done. Wow. Wow. What? Hold up. Wait. As part of Major's legal team response to Rolling Stone's request for comments on abuse allegation, his attorney sent 6 character witness statements from women who Majors had dated or were close with. Major's attorney noted in a statement that Rolling Stone was provided statements from Mr. Major's actual past romantic partners attested to his character and the falsity of the charges. Okay? Then he's saying, but Rolling Stone ignored them facts. Rolling Stone said, in fact, Rolling Stone reached out to all 6 people so the lawyer sent them 6 women who he allegedly been dating or whatever, who could talk about his character. Rolling Stone reached out to all 6 women. 3 said they never gave Major's team permission to release such statements. They released alleged statements by them. 3 said they never gave them permission to release these statements. Another woman declined to share the statement credited to her by Major's team, saying it was pre-written, not truthful, and she had never approved of its release. Only one woman consented to making her statement public. A woman he dated when they were 13. The fuck out of here. I'm done with his story. I'm done. He went all the way back to junior high school, and the only person who's willing to say, and I bet you she was black. God damn it. I bet you that's the only black woman on the list. I bet you. I bet you. I bet you she's the only black girl on the list, boy. Oh my gosh. So that is what is occurring currently with Jonathon Majors, and why, in my opinion, they dropped all of this crap yesterday about going to sue the lady who he allegedly abused, the girl, ex-girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever, frick, gonna sue her, all of this, for file charges. My bad, not sue her, file charges against her. Child, he did all of that to try to cover up this Rolling Stone allegation. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta tell this person something. Okay. Child, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Anyway, I can't. I don't even know what to say. So they wrote statements for these women. 3 of them was like, nah. The other one was like, I ain't write that. That's pre-written. So the lawyers wrote statements, asked these women to just go along with it. 3 of them was like, I don't want to be associated with this, nah. And the only one who did it is someone he dated from he was 13 to like 18. Wow, girl. How you telling us what you knew about him when y'all was in junior high school? I could not. All right. So listen, we're gonna drop a commercial and then we're gonna move on to another freaking topic because shit. Hold on. Where is it? Hey guys, I'm Jovi and welcome to the beauty school. I'm here today to tell you about our new shipment of bonnets that just came in. They are beautiful. We have been waiting for, I know y'all have been waiting